Prince Harry's name is trending again. And no, it's not because of some charity gala or noble cause. This time, it's something darker, sinister, even. According to disturbing whispers from inside Montecito's Gilded Gates, something happened that could change everything we thought we knew about the Duke of Sussex. Sources say Harry was found unconscious in his California home. And no, this wasn't just some heat stroke or random fainting spell. Insiders are tying it to heavy drug use. And what's more shocking is what Meghan Markle allegedly did next. She didn't stay. She bolted to a private members-only club while her husband was being rushed to the hospital. Let that sink in. Now here's where it gets downright unsettling. It wasn't just anyone who found Harry. It was David Langdown, a decorated ex-Scotland Yard officer, protection veteran, and the man who's literally kept Harry alive for decades. This wasn't just a job, and this time, he may have saved the prince's life. But here's the thing. Harry's brush with drugs, that's not breaking news. The whispers have been around for years. Cocaine, magic mushrooms, marijuana, a reckless streak that's been dismissed for far too long as youthful rebellion. This feels different. This time, it nearly killed him. We're not talking about a blurry Vegas memory. This was total unconsciousness, followed by an emergency trip to a California hospital. And according to those close to the situation, hours before he even stabilized. And Meghan? She wasn't just missing in action. She was reportedly seen laughing with friends that same night. Not in private, in public, at an exclusive club, smiling like the house wasn't burning behind her. What does that tell you? This rabbit hole goes deeper. Because if the stories are true, Harry hasn't just been spiraling. He's been slowly disintegrating for years. And no one, absolutely no one with power stepped in to stop. Not the palace, not the press, not even his own wife. Let's rewind the clock. In the early 2000s, rumors surfaced. Harry caught smoking weed, binge drinking. Some called it rebellion, but insiders now suggest it escalated quickly into blackouts, hard drugs, dangerous stunts, and pure chaos behind palace walls. And when Prince Charles found out, he didn't cut it off. He allegedly built a private nightclub at Highgrove just to contain the madness. Think about that. A literal clubhouse for dysfunction behind royal gates. And here's a detail that still gives me chills. In 2007, Harry was reportedly caught snorting vodka. Yes, you heard that right, snorting. Medical experts say doing that bypasses your liver and can cause near-instant death. And yet, silence. Why? Because the press backed off. The story disappeared. The damage was buried. And then there's Meghan. Look, I get it. People change. But Meghan's Hollywood past isn't just glamorous red carpets. Guests at her first wedding in Jamaica still talk about the party favors. Gift bags allegedly containing hand-rolled joints, rolled by Meghan herself. That's not speculation. That's from attendees. People who said they didn't even realize they were smuggling weed back into the US. And let's not ignore Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland. She's painted as calm and supportive, but according to insider chatter, Doria has long-standing ties to LA's underworld. Maybe that's rumor, maybe not. But when people whisper about access to drugs, Doria's name keeps surfacing. Now here's where it gets downright terrifying. Some sources believe Meghan used Harry's addictions to control him, allegedly keeping him dazed, compliant, isolated, using his dependence to dominate the narrative. Sound paranoid? It's not. People inside royal circles are taking this seriously, very seriously. Because now it's not just about Harry's health. It's about manipulation, cover-ups, and possibly sabotage. Royal officials are reportedly going back over the last 5 years, looking at every red flag, every missed opportunity, trying to figure out how deep the damage really goes. Some believe Meghan has deliberately cut off Harry from his roots, separating him from his family, his past, his sense of self, until all that was left was her and his pain. And as dark as that sounds, there's even darker chatter about Doria's role in making sure Harry stayed comfortable. If you catch my drift, all while the palace did what it does best, stay silent. Every time the truth threatened to slip, it got drowned in PR fluff. Charity photo ops, military tributes, smile for the cameras, act like nothing's wrong, but something has been wrong for a long time. There's even documentation buried in old clippings where Harry allegedly inhaled an entire hospital-grade canister of laughing gas. How does someone get access to that? And why was it ignored? Because the machine protects its own until it doesn't. Even during Harry's military service, drug tests were reportedly avoided. Some say faked. One palace aide claimed Harry was flown off base the moment surprise tests were announced. So now, here we are, a man on the brink, addicted, isolated, possibly betrayed, the palace panicking, Meghan allegedly building an alibi the minute things got ugly, and the only one who acted? David Langdown. Not Meghan, not Charles, not the palace. Just one man, loyal to the core. But here's the scary part. This doesn't feel like a collapse. It feels like a countdown, a slow-motion train wreck the world's watching in silence.